Hello everybody! Now I had promised to bring you a base build with lead and acid resources, but unfortunately, as you can see, this area is a nightmare. I'm being attacked by Scorched. There's the lead deposit, but also a Scorched beast, and it's just impossible. Just to prove you can actually put down the lead extractor here, it will go in place. And to do this, you have to like jump off the cliff and wait halfway down to put your camp down. You climb up this bit here, jump down this cliff carefully, land on a ledge, put your camp there. That was the plan, to do it halfway down, and in doing that, go down into the cave. I can put the acid one. But for the love of God, don't bother, because this place is a freaking nightmare. And that Scorched beast is relentless and will not leave you alone. So, scrap that idea. I've got something new for you. Come here with my mate Boomer. My mate Boomer, he's alright. I like my mate Boomer. There's an event here with Boomer, and he will send you on a quest to do this, that and the other. Pick up some bits, because he's currently incapacitated. So he's just on my doorstep. And it's a fairly quiet area here. It's quite a picturesque little spot I've picked. We're very close to Harper's Ferry, which is a very good vendor. Right over on the east side of the map. And we're actually near a couple of other interesting spots. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Not far from White Springs, not far from Watoga. It's quite a nifty little spot for later on in the game, but it's fairly quiet here as well. Unlike that last one where you're being battered by the Scorched beast, here's pretty cool. Yeah, that bot. Jesus. Right, so come up here. Just hidden there in the trees. You can see my base. Almost blends in with the trees. Love the colours of the trees here, they're brilliant. I couldn't get rid of that car. It wouldn't let me delete that car. Put a few fences around me. My food area. It's gorgeous with the trees, isn't it? Put some bits of wall at the front to sort of give it some sort of support over this fence. I've used the clean water purifiers and make it a bit nicer. Again, I've started the base again with a single floor base and the stair set, and up from there. I've done something a little bit different. I'll show you in a minute. Coming down back to these water purifiers from within the base, because if you're in the base and you've taken your power armor off, using this excavator armor with the extra carry weight, once you take it off, you lose that carry weight, so you don't really want to wander around outside undefended. As usual, put the base on the stairs. There we go, inside. I've used this area for the workshop. I've got my black laminate flooring down. These power stations, by the way, for the armor power station, you have to put them down before you put the roof on, otherwise they appear on the floor above. So just a little tip for you. Always put that down before you put the roof on. I use flooring for the roof. Never use the actual roof stuff. Okay, and down here, done a little walkway around, because in the middle of this there is a junk extractor. Quite carefully hidden it between the water purifiers and underneath this flooring. Junk extractor, and I can get to the two water purifiers here as well. The place is pretty dark at night, so I've got some lights about. But as far as getting attacked here, there's some low level Scorched. I did have some super mutants for a while, but it's pretty quiet here. Not bad. Okay, and upstairs. my bed up here, TV, generator. Well, I've got my generator in the bedroom, but it'd be a bit noisy, but there you go. And some lovely views out the windows. Really made a difference in Fallout 76 with the colours, as Fallout 4 was a bit drab looking. Over here in my TV. This is a bit special out here. I don't know why that wall's gone in backwards, it just does that. And the door doesn't fit quite in the frame either again. This is quite nice out here. It's quite a nice tropical little patio I've managed to make here. Cool. Could be Barbie with disco balls. And it's for employees only. It's lovely, isn't it? On the table. Just in case you fancy, there's I believe that's a tuber sitting there in the corner. On the top floor, I've just used it basically as a roof. Put a bit of fence around. I've not built anything more up here. Just put a turret on the roof. Keep an eye out for those super mutants. Look across the way. Look at the trees first. Yeah, look at the trees. Look at the trees. Lovely, isn't it? What a pretty area. And down the bottom there, that's where Boomer is and his event. So this is where I am on the map. There's my base and a couple of interesting areas nearby. This is the junkyard nearby. There's quite a lot of rads here in the junkyard. So I'll get through this area pretty quick. What we got here? Already dead. I'll rob you. And there's a cave in here. Inside this cave, you will see there is always a couple of death claws. Now in Fallout 76, death claws was the ultimate endgame boss. They're not nearly as difficult in 76. Coming in with a decent shotgun, you can take them out pretty quick, and they yield a fair bit of black titanium scrap, which is always good. Later in the game, you need this for power armor and not other items. But around here somewhere, there should be two death claws. Here we go. We'll have a little battle with these two. One these down. Show you what they yield. Almost dead this first one. Again, there's quite a few rads in here, so come in here with power armor on, or at least some armor that's going to defend you from the rads. My ski sword, my modified ski sword that's got blades on it. And you can see there's a few meat, some armour, lots of black titanium scrap. Stop moving. Where's the other one gone? There's the other one. Similar sort of thing. Okay, and linked to this area is another area with another event. Where are we going? Over here somewhere. Be-do. Yeah, round here, past the rads. Is it further along? I think it's further along. Up this ramp here. Hang on a minute. I think I've gone too far. Back that way a bit. Yeah, elevator. Come in this elevator here. This will take you up to basically on top of the hill above the rad junkyard we was in. And up here is quite a difficult event with Mylocks and a Mylock Queen Bush thing. I can't remember exactly what it was called. It's just like a brood mother attached to the hill, which spawns lots of Mylocks, waves and waves of Mylocks you have to take out. All different types. It's something to do with this strangler pod. Something to do with a strangler, I believe, but it keeps spawning lots of Mylocks and stuff to attack you. It's quite a difficult event. I couldn't do it on my own. I couldn't achieve it. But up here we've got some lead veins. I think there's 3 lead veins up here. Can't reach this one. Have to go round to get that one. Up and drop down. Get that one now. There's 3 lots of lead veins there. Obviously the event's not on at the moment. It's the boomer one is triggered as you walk up and talk to him. This one, I think, is triggered set time pattern. Where is the... Oh, over here's some gold veins. Well, handy to know. 3 of those as well. And around here, that's it, by the water. Now that strangler boss will be in that sort of spot just there. And you have waves of damaging the boss, and then waves of damaging, waves of killing off the spawn, and then eventually, hopefully, eventually kill the queen and finish the event. Now from here, I go back over this direction here somewhere. Through the trees. Should be able to jump back down into that junkyard with all the rads. There we go. And out somewhere. Out through here. A little trot down the hill. And I'm back to home. Through the trees. And there's base. Okay, and there's another little area. Tangletown is just nearby. There's a base again. Tangletown. And that's the where I was at the dump. Harbour's Ferry. This is Tangletown, and what it is basically that weed has dragged this part of the map, part of the land, up into the sky. And I was hoping for there to be a nice story behind this, you know, some hermit living up there or something, but I think Bethesda have really missed the plot here, really missed the boat. It could have done something special with this area, and there's really not a lot to it. Or is there? Yeah, I have found something worthwhile. A lot of people are going to miss this. I'm going to do a future video based specifically on what I have found here, because you can't build in this area, but to the naked eye it's just a climbing apparatus. Come up here. I'm doing it in power armor. It's nice and easy in power armor because you fall off, you don't die. Probably the challenge is to come up here without the power armor and climb, risk dying. It's quite ingenious the way they've clubbed little bits together to form a path to allow you to get up here. And bits of pipe, bloody bath there. There's a bus at one point you go through, lumps of concrete. There's a bus coming up now, look. School bus. You walk through the school bus and out, there's bits of cars, all sorts clubbed together to form a path. And bits of vines. And even a bit of stairs. What a long way up to the top. Fraught with danger if you're not wearing your power armor. Does get a bit confusing in places. Bits of houses in here as well. Bits confusing in places, and the angles start going a bit iffy because it's leaning to one side and you're leaning to the other side. I get a bit confused in a couple of places. It's a nice view. Nice view from up here. I don't think you want to do your cooking up here, will you? I'll work my way up to the top. I think I get a bit confused at this place, at this point. Around here, where do we go? Yeah, up through there somewhere. Yeah, there's a safe up here. Quickly pick this safe. Oh, thank you, Professor. There's bugger all in it. Okay. Continue upwards. Oh, excuse my stomach. Got confused again. There we go. Is it through that gap? Yeah, it's through that gap. Continue on up. A nice tyre swing up here. Bit of a scary ride on that one. Would you trust the rope? Oh, I don't think so. Continue on up the hill. There's remains of a house or two up here. Lots of that strangler weed. I was really hoping for some story to this. There is a note up here. It says very little. A little bit disappointed by the area. It could have been so much more to it. As I said, I have found something worthwhile, and it's not on the outside here. There's very little up here to pick up. I haven't even found any recipes up here. See, there's an area I jumped down in a minute. And you can see a shelf in the distance, but I haven't managed to jump to that shelf. Maybe you'll get over there with your jetpack. Well, I haven't got the jetpack in the game yet. It's in the other building, not this one. Building. Up there somewhere. Over there. Yeah. Another building down here. And randomly a car. Yeah, there's a shelf up the back wall there. Oh, there's a recipe. One recipe there. I've already got that one, I think. There's a few items on that back shelf. It could possibly have something half decent spawn over there. I think this is the building with the note inside it. But the note doesn't really say a great deal about the area and why this has happened. Ammo box, again nothing in it. I may have been here before and taken it out, but this is one of the areas that gets a bit trippy where you're leaning to the side. Okay, so that's Tangletown. In a future video I'll show you what I found here. And it's not on the outside here where we've already looked. It's actually inside this mound. But look out for that future video. So if you like this video, you like where I built, please do like, subscribe, comment to my video and the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll play you out for a few more deaths. I say deaths.